So we are in Bondi Junction, up the top of Bondi Road. Most importantly for us, we've started building a little commune. So we have a few friends that have bought houses just next to ours, and we're building a real community here with lots of kids running around in the street, playing in the backyards, lots of family dinners together. So really nice neighbourhood.
We actually owned the house across the road prior, which is a smaller property, a terrace house attached on one side. And we were considering renovating that house. And we wanted more space. We wanted a garage because we had just started a family. And that process felt like it was going to be a big headache. And then this property kind of clearly needed work. This was actually two adjoining properties that had a really shoddy wall put down the middle, and like a little bit of a dodgy reno by the developer. And so, we lived in that for a year. That gave us a sense of kind of what we wanted to do with the property, and then we got to work.
We came into contact with Sara actually through Spice Architects, which had renovated my mother's home, and we loved that final product, and so we got in touch with Spice Architects again, and then we were introduced to Sara, and the connection was very strong from the outset.
You guys are besties now.
We're besties now, yeah. But I think, some people, especially people from an artistic background, sometimes, they speak a very different language to the non-artistic folk, such as ourselves. And Sara was just like an excellent communicator from the outset. She seemed to really get everything that we wanted put down. So, the initial set of plans when she came with them, we looked over them and there were like some significant changes that we wanted to make, and she just took those and like went away and came back with something that was absolutely perfect for our needs. And so that's been a beautiful relationship which has blossomed throughout the project.
The client being a young growing family, we really were invested in this project to create the best possible house for them to live in and for the family to grow. Their location also is great with the views that the property has, and we saw a lot of potential here to actually answer the brief and deliver the best product we can for the client. So the brief was relatively up for interpretation. There, of course, were few parameters like the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, etc. I think there are a number of reasons why this project was unique. Some of those things are the design aspects of it. So creating the little secret garden downstairs that connects the kids' bedroom and kind of brings the outside into those bedrooms. The bedrooms at the moment, they're on the boundary wall. They don't have much outlook onto the outside. So creating that garden was quite important, which I think is quite a unique feature for the house. And then designing the staircase around the garden with the slatted details, I believe is quite a unique feature. The other aspect is flipping the house upside down and having the living areas and the entertaining areas at the top here. So you do capture that view of the Opera House and the bridge, which is, it's breathtaking. It's a very unique, beautiful view.
And so Tristan was introduced to us by a friend and also have very high expectations. And they said that they had had a great experience working with Tristan. In particular, they thought that he was able to just steamroll through any problem that arose on their build. And so, we landed with him and we were very pleased with that, and it panned out really well.
Yeah, so, like any project comes across our desk, we have our little process of we sort of have our checklist. Do the clients and do the architects align with us? So we did that process, and that was done far quicker than most. Having come through a past client of ours, like knowing that they know each other and knowing a bit about them through that went a long way. But immediately after meeting with the architects and the client, we knew it was going to be a collaborative build where, we're all working together. There's no one person calling the shots. We're all, we've got an equal voice in it. So as soon as we established that, we knew it was going to be a good build. And so I think something that we're getting better at and we're sort of instilling in the company is this level of transparency and honesty that you find your stereotypical builder does not, or provide most certainly A lot of builders still get tarred with that, with a bad name, whereas we're setting out to, provide this level of transparency that just eases every client and architect throughout the process. And I think, in and amongst that software that we provide, in terms of always being able to watch schedule on a daily, weekly basis, that's there for them. So that, that puts that at ease in terms of seeing and knowing where and when the build's going to be complete. And beyond that, price-wise, there was an open conversation had between the architects, owners, and ourselves. Everyone came to a fair understanding there. So as far as what I hope or want for the clients now, they've got their dream home now. They just get to live and experience it and enjoy it as they deserve to.
I know a lot of people who struggle with the industry and people like us who have perhaps not done a renovation before, and I think that I want to give other people the opportunity to have the same stressless build process that we got to have and to have a beautiful house at the end of it. So given the opportunity to kind of talk about Sara, Tristan in a way that is kind of going to expose more clients to this team and this work was something that we jumped at.